Well, a warm and nice good evening, everyone. It's Patmos and nice to see you all back again with Patron. As we see one of the ladies getting out of the house in her summer dress in the midst of winter. Guess she must be a strong Swedish lady or something like that, used to the cold. Nice to see you all. I hope everybody's doing good. I know I am. Bit tired from a long day of work, but who ain't, so not gonna complain there. And of course we're going to continue our adventures in Patron with our little town. Going to see how much whining we can keep getting from the king, as we're just going to hopefully improve our main village and town a bit. That's the case. Well, we have our nice town. We have our little barracks, which is great. Training soldiers there for the king. But first now we need to send herbs. Now in winter we won't be collecting a lot of herbs, so that ain't gonna happen too quickly. But we have so much firewood that I was thinking we should just remove a person from the firewood thingy. Because why have them in there if we don't have to? We can even up the production further. And then with one we should be able to have plenty of stuff, so that should work. And at the same time we're just going to continue with our little village. Nice to see all of you in here already. I'm back. It was two blokes in suits telling me a bloke called God loves me. I think he's... Aww. Yeah, that's the thing. They try to make you feel special by telling you that he loves everyone. Well, what's so special about that? Why am I special then? Alright, plenty of food, plenty of wood, plenty of stuff. We just need gold. So let's get some gold. Good price for clothing. So let's sell some clothing. That means 800 coins. That should mean a research time. A tower bridge. Cool. A pottery apprentice. Increase production if a potter near another potter. So then we'll have to get two potters. Well, where's Harry when you need him? Increases the production of coal mines if near an iron mine. Alright, that's nice. Reduces the time it takes to conduct research by 30%, but it costs 1,000 coins. Well, let's continue here. We'll go with pottery apprentice. Then we'll see from there on. Cooper tells me he's fine but sleepy. Ah. Fine but sleepy. Well, then let him sleep. I think what we're going to build first now is another port, if we can. I don't actually know if we can build two ports, but I think that'll be a nice addition. Another dock, because then we can just trade more goods, I think. Then we can do two trades at one time. Now we can only do one. So why not just build two docks? Let's build a road here. I hope this is going to work. And I've been going over all the different views a bit, and actually there is a mini-map, so now we can see how much space we have left. That's interesting, and I like that. Yeah, well, although it's a bit doubtful whether God started those wars, or it's usually people, but alright, well, this should provide okay numbers of wood. 192 a year. I wonder how much this is going to bring in. 360 a year. This one is very productive. Let's put an extra worker in there so that we can do even more. Bring in the wood. And basically now we just need to focus on getting more people in so we get more tax money. And that should really help out. in making sure that we have all of the... let's go to the grid mode. The more tax money we get in, the better it is, of course. Well, that means if you're the governor. If you're not the governor, then tax money isn't everything. But have you got a warehouse next to the docks? Yes, I have. I have actually 3 of these storages, and I have a warehouse here. So plenty of stock here. And all the warehouses are locked by visible transport lines. So if something is put in one, you can also take it out of the other. So that's great. So that means all of our goods are closed. And you don't really have to bring things to the docks. So if you bring something towards the warehouse and you trade it, it's just taken away immediately. So it's not like you have to actually have those transport systems around. Which is a bit sorry, I think. It would be nice if we had a little bit more in-depth gameplay like that, where you actually have to see stuff being transported and stuff. But it's usually only for buildings and things like that, where they actually have to start... bringing the goods towards the buildings. Have you played Tropico 6? No, I have not done that. Skipping the quali for this. Oh, well, that's really sweet. Yeah, there's lots of space. You don't have to worry about any space. Alright, let's put somebody in the docks. Let's upgrade them a bit so we can have a bigger capacity. And then we can already start to trade. Furniture, pottery. We have a lot of pottery that we can trade for some good coinage. So let's do so. And this should ensure a bigger supply of money into town. I like that. Fully is now. Yeah, well, don't you have 2 screens or something like that? Or split screen? But, oh well, Max is going to win, so sorry, spoiled it. Tropico is fun. I believe I had like Tropico 4 or something like that. Couldn't really get into it somehow. Always seems to be... that I lost the game at year 3 or something like that. Was never a success, but maybe I just did it... No, not maybe. I probably played it completely wrong. So maybe at some point. But there's so many games right now that I need to play that I don't have time for. So we'll see. Right now I'm just happy with this little town. I'm wondering if there's anything that we don't have yet that we should get. A distiller, but we have a distiller, I believe. We actually have 92 beer, so that should be plenty for Roadhog this evening. Carpenter, charcoal burner, another warehouse, apiary. Do we have an apiary? I don't think we have an apiary already. Or the... oh yeah, we already have one here. Good. Pasture, production plus 15%. Okay. Sounds good. Let's upgrade this. Yep, that's a lot more stuff coming in. And I believe they can eat the honey and stuff, and the wax and stuff we can use later on for candles or maybe oil lamps, things like that. So that could be interesting. And of course, oh, plague! That's not good. We have a plague outbreak in the town. The affected have been quarantined quickly, but what should we do with them? Ensure containment. We cannot allow the plague to spread into the wider population, whatever the cost. And afflicted citizens expected not to survive, so we'll probably lose 6 people and we'll lose some health. Close off the wider area and send all the medicine we can. Afflicted citizen expected not to survive is only 1. We lose a bit of herbs and we lose a little bit of health, but okay, that's okay. So option 1 or 2, and while you people decide, I'm going to say goodnight to little one, and once I get back, I want an answer. Option 1 or option 2? And here we on. We have 2, 2, and 1. So yeah, then it's 2. We're going to... citizens are dying. Yes. Citizens are dying unexpectedly. Check if their basic needs are met. Yeah, they are met. It's just the plague. Marble. I think we have... Oh, we don't have a potter. Yeah, we do have a potter. Alright. Well, then it's fine. Oh, we need more herbs for the main quest. That's it. Oh, they'll come in. We need some medicine. I think it would be nice if we could start like... maybe here, a bit of town or something like that. But I guess that's quite the work. So we'll have to see how we do that. No housing shortage anymore. Now if people keep dying, then no. But only one died, so that's okay. Or at least one is expected to die. I hope it's not spreading around anymore. And we do have herbs to make them better, but we don't have medicine yet. So that might be something to take a look at. But I believe medicine making comes in a lot later. Here we just have the candle shop. Sugarcane, cemetery, salt works. Yeah, before we get to things like medicine, we'll be quite far out. So, yeah, that ain't gonna work out. We're gonna need a lot more coins to be incoming if we want to get all of these researches done all the time. So that should be interesting. Try fishing the Barents Sea. I think I'm gonna fish there. Way too rough, that sea. Yeah, Kevin, you're right. There were great ostrich pictures of your old town. And I also like to look at that big mighty warship that you had posted there too. That was interesting. Alright, let's sell some clothing, some furniture. Not gonna sell beer. Oh, let's sell some leather. That's another good deal. What's the ratio of healers to population? Well, we don't really have healers. We have a herbalist. That brings in the herbs. We don't have a healer or something like that. So there is no connection to that, I guess, right now. I believe at some point we can get to medicine making and we can get to things. Maybe there'll be a doctor or something. Courtyard, Olives, guardhouse. But that's, I guess, as long as you have herbs, people have access to them and they'll be healed or something like that. Donkey paper mill. Yeah, I don't even see it. Healer's house. So here we get to the healer's house. So that's a long way out because, well, this is all the research tree there is. It's quite an elaborate research tree. So, yeah, that's gonna take some time. Allows the construction of a small courtyard. So sounds nice, but it's a waste of money. Let's get a stone well and then the fishery, I think. I think that should be good. Okay, question answered. Do you feel that progress should be quicker to get? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess if you want a certain pace in the game where you can keep doing things, then maybe yes. But I think it's also nice if you actually have to take time to get developing and keep going. You have to actually trade and things like that. That is also nice. Sometimes games are a bit too paced so that like after 10 hours you've built everything and then basically the game is done. And I think with a game like this, there's still a lot of buildings we have to unlock and that takes time and planning and stuff. And it makes for a bit longer gameplay, but I also guess that balancing that is the real issue. And right now I don't really mind that it's taking quite long, I think. For usually for games, this is all quite long. Although I can also understand that maybe stream-wise, for instance, it's not always the most important, most interesting thing to watch. If you have a stream where somebody just builds houses, does a few techs, and that's it. But I like it that the game is not too fast, that you actually have to think things through and make sure that everything works out. Ah, it was the Yamato. I have like 98 more battleships. I only play battleships. Well, I guess the Japanese are jealous that you have 98 battleships. I guess they wanted to have that at some point. But okay, nice. So do you play that game often, or... I don't know. Yeah, I agree with Roadhog. I think for now the pace in the game is good. And of course, now that we have trade goods, we can just trade. Ooh, let's get an extra miner, by the way. And with that trade, we can make money pretty fast. So then we can get to more interesting things like the fishery. We can get to the pig ranch. We can skip the ponds and the fountains maybe. Then go to the carpenter. And from the carpenter, we can already get to the market. The best way to kickstart the economy. Now, I think we should get to the market. If that brings in extra coins, then that could also be a thing. Well, I think that's the real trade-off with all of these games. Like, how many hoops do you want to jump, and when is it still fun, and when is it no longer? And I think they, most games will make it more easy to get to stuff, so that more players will enjoy it. And of course, the longer it takes, the more effort you have to put into it. I think more people will be inclined to think, oh well, this is too slow, I'm not going to play this. So I think a lot of game developers won't take that gamble. And I really enjoy that these do, and take the time to actually build a game that they want. And it's a lot of fun. I played it since June 2015 and now have 2000k. Whoa, that's a lot of bad. And how does... I don't play the game, so I don't know. But I guess you just have a battleship, you can customize it, and then you go into battles with other players and people and stuff. And how long does a battle last then? Is it like a few minutes, or is it like half an hour? How does that work? Well, let's get to the carpenter now. Allow the production of decoration in the carpenter's hut. That's interesting. And we actually have 10 people available now. So we could be getting either something new or start producing more goods in some places. And I think getting extra pottery will be really interesting, because then we have more pottery to sell. But we also need more clay then, I guess. So let's upgrade that one too. Now, for those who don't know, there are actually different panels and stuff. So, for instance, we can go over our buildings. We can see all of our production buildings. And we can see that we have a hunting lodge. And that still has 2 expansions open. In this case, the worker slots. So you can see that we can get 2 extra worker slots in this hunting lodge. And that all the other upgrades are done. So... there is an overview of all the buildings that you have. You can even select specific buildings if you want. So we have 2 gatherers, one completely upgraded and completely filled up, and one not. So there are actually helpful tools in this game that can help you see what you have to do, what's next. We can see how many people are living in a house, so we can see that there's still some spaces in houses and things like that. So there is more info to this game and town than you might think. You just have to find it. And now I can just click it, and here it is. And then we can turn it into a deep well, and you can see it upgrading. There we are. We can make it a stone well. That could also work. And now we have our first stone well. So let's make a few stone wells, because I think that's very powerful. There we are. So there's even more to this game if you just take a little look under the hood. We can even see all of our residents. We can see how old they are, what they do. Ooh, they married to the king, sends his regards. Sire, the king has sent over a ship full of goods for our fair city. He is clearly pleased with us. Most excellent. Please notify the king that we accept the gift. Well, we only had 3,000 fish, so let's have a few more. Why not? Maybe we should send a few fish back to the king. That'll be interesting. Here, king, 300 fish back just to trade with you, because we have too many fish. And some firewood, since we have so much. That should make some more money. Kind of, it goes from tier 1 to 10 plus super ships, and you can only play against plus minus 2 tier, and there are some upgrades on ships and signals and equipment. Oh wow. What does a newbie start with? Probably a little destroyer or a frigate. Smells fishy. Yeah, this king does really smell fishy. Well, we have the leather and we have the herb, so I say let's please the king. Let's accept this task. We should see what changes here. And then we can also see what's next. Alright, here it comes, another mission.
My lord, the barbarian attacks are getting harder. Another tower on the defensive wall was damaged. That tower will not be able to resist new barbarian attacks. We need to fix that tower as soon as possible. You must act quickly and send enough resources to repair the tower.
Alright, so we'll have to repair another tower. So, that's a big tower with a lot of lumber and stone, so we'll have to take our time to get that. Good evening, Donny Danger. Nice of you to join us. I hope you and Johan are doing okay. How are all the Brits in chat? How did you all survive the storm? Alright, 13 out of 20 soldiers, so we have actually a good number of soldiers. That's interesting. Our bridge here is working. We have 9 people available now. It still keeps complaining that we don't have enough free workers. We have 9 free workers at this point, so I think it's enough, but you never know. Well, this looks good. They're really planting big time. And, oh, nice palm trees. Hope they bring in some good wood. I don't think so, but I hope so. How are we doing here? Yeah, there's also 2 people in there. We can upgrade the gatherer. That would be interesting. Gather some extra goods soon. Let's get an extra hunter in here. Or 2 maybe. And let's upgrade these 2 so that this is all upgraded. Let's upgrade the herbalist because I want to get more herbs again. I guess we can be really prepared by upgrading some of these buildings so that we can always put extra people in there if we want to. Alright, there we are. Is this one also... Oh, this can still have an extra person in there. Now we still have 7 people available, but we also have a few open jobs. And I guess that's good. Ooh, we need 2 farmers. What do we need those farmers for then? I don't believe we build extra farms. Let's put them in. Because I don't want to lose crops or something like that. Ah, we get more and more sheep. This is nice. Now I'm kind of worried about my oats. Because the more sheep we have, the more oats we need. So let's check right here. Ah, we have 5,000 oats. That should be plenty for now. What storm? It was a mere riffle with orange jelly and cream. Some rain, but not too bad in the end. Oh well, it was quite windy here. Actually, a lot windy. But it was okay. A few trees falling over and things like that, but not too bad. Nobody too badly injured, I believe, from people I know, so should be fine. Alright, let's trade some more goods. Let's also trade some more firewood since we have so much. That means extra gold again. You start at tier 1 destroyer and after tier 3 you can play battleship. You start a line in one of the nation. And since it's a Belarus game, if you follow me, it can be a good point to start in Russia. Those are the best ships in the game. How will that come? Oh well, pretty easy. Alright, let's get to market so that we can kickstart our economy, as it says. I think then we should go for the candle shop and maybe get some sugar canes to get some sugar or something like that. I guess people will love that. We can also get a gazebo, we know that from Ostrov, so that could be nice, but then we also need the no waste approach. I don't know if I'm all for that. Clothes shop can also make hats, that's fine. I don't need hats. How much wheat do we have? 700, alright. So we can keep producing beer for a bit, that's good. That should keep chat happy. 700 wood and 600 stones. Okay. Well, we need a few more people to grow up. We have 59 little kids. That's a lot. They really need to start growing up so we can put them into useful jobs and stuff. Alright, how's the technology coming along? Market. Still a bit of a way to go, but once that's done, we can build this market. I'm looking forward to how that will actually kickstart the economy. But happy to hear all you Brits are still good and that nobody was really affected by the storm, at least from the ones that are here in chat. So that's nice, that's good. Market is done. Alright, let's see. There's the market in here? Yeah, here's the market. Oh wow, that's a big building. Well, we saved some space for a special building here, so let's just build it right here. Why can't I put it in the corner there? That's a bit weird. Alright, let's just clear this little corner here. And then we should be able to build it in the corner, I think. Yep. Alright, we have a market now. Oh no, they have to build it. And then we can kickstart our economy. Whatever that may be. The stone well is a sturdier version of the standard well and its effects are felt in a wider area. Alright, so this has a bigger area where its effects... Whoa! Look at the difference between a normal well and a stone well in affected area. That's really big. Let's just build a stone well. And a stone well. Nice. Chat's very happy to have enough beer. Ooh, well enjoy those, Road Hog. My favorite ship is the US battleship Ohio Tier 10, British Tier 10 battleship Thunderer, and the German Preußen. Some is good for sniping and suck at brawling, and some of the opposite. Alright, nice. Oh, so I guess they really have all these ships with different special things in them, so it actually makes a difference if you either play one or the other, and you can then pick one that suits your play style or something like that. That's interesting. Like drinking wine, I guess. Yeah, I don't think you should just pour one in and finish it in 5 minutes if it's 14% alcohol. If you want a real storm, Patmos, try forgetting your loved one's birthday or anniversary. That's not a storm, that's a big tornado. Sire, our guardsmen have caught several infiltrators wreaking havoc on our stockpiles. They claimed their only goal was to weaken the king and his local affairs. There's bounty on their heads. What should we do? Should we turn them in, get coins, and gain some loyalty with the peasants and laborers? Or should we not do that? We don't approve of their methods, but I approve of the king even less. They will join our city and blend in, and we get 3 new citizens. We lose a little bit of loyalty and safety, but who cares since we have plenty. But, yeah, it's option 1 or option 2, chat. It's up to all of you. And of course, my mouse being over there was not a hint. So let's see. Option 1, option 1. Well, that's half the chat, so there should be 2 more responding, otherwise we won't have a majority in here. They steal once of you, don't trust them. That's true, that's true. Yeah, well, I guess we can go with 1, that's fine, and at least we get some money, so we can do more research. Which is always a good thing. The market's now researched. Let's get the candle shop. That means another luxury that people want, so we can get more people happy. And now we have the market. Let's put a worker in it, and we can see that it should be providing a profit each year. Sells goods to the citizens around the market. The more citizens live nearby, the more goods are sold, and the city budget gets a nice cut of the profits. Nice. Coins per house in its radius plus 3 a year. Oh, that sounds good. That should make us a lot more money. I like that. Let's invest our coins in this. We can make more money. Let's do it. Yeah, like the German battleship, have turtleback armor Long range secondary. A good accuracy but suck on long range with bad dispersion. The Thunderer have bad armor but very good dispersion. Alright. Well, I guess you are really familiar with the game and are really into the game. You know all of these things. That's good. That means that you have a lot of fun in the game, I guess. So that's nice to see and nice to hear. Don't know if it's something for me. I don't think so. But really nice to hear. I guess World War II ships, since the Yamato and the Poison and the Ohio class and stuff, that's all World War II ships. Alright, well this should make us some nice extra coins. Hey Manuela, nice to see you. I hope you are all good. Well on time now. Still have at least 1.5 hours to go. So felt really sorry last time when you joined in and I was already saying goodbye and was leaving. So I hope you'll enjoy this for a longer time now. Alright, we have got the candle shop. Produces candles. It's a laborer. Luxury from wax. So we need wax for that, but we have that. So that's good. Now we just need to place the candle shop somewhere. Can we fit it in here? No, we can't really squeeze it in. Or we should just change the road, but I don't think so. I think we can place it up here. Then at least we have the candle shop. But we desperately need people to start growing up because we have a ton of kids. More than half our population consists of kids. And they don't seem to be growing up that much. Ah, you started playing this again last night. Cool. How big is your town? Alright, plenty of pottery again, so I guess it's trading time. 700 pottery. Yeah, then we can lose some. That's fine. Let's have some extra coins. Let's keep doing research. Tariffs. No. Sugar canes. That should be interesting. Not that big, like 15 houses. Ooh. Well, I guess you didn't play that long then. Well, the start in this game can be a bit jumpy, especially if you don't get to bring in food quick enough. If you've watched the first 1 or 2 streams with this game, you see that we got into a very bumpy ride in the beginning. Twice I starved half the population, so yeah, interesting. But it's nice. So what's the thing you like most about this game? Ah, let's insulate some of the buildings. Just takes a bit of lumber. We need more tools, by the way. We're not really producing the amount of tools that I want, but we're also low on coal. So maybe we should invest in more coal. Let's get an extra worker in there. That should increase the amount of coal that we get. And we also have a charcoal burner that we can put people into, but we only have 5 workers right now available, so I'm not going to put everybody in those jobs. I watched your videos and made sure I got food right away. Well, then at least all my failures contribute to something good, so you knew that you had to build some food, so that's nice. The bumpy ride was at you. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. It's my fault. I'm not saying that anybody in chat or whatever is to blame for it. It was totally my fault, but we had a really bumpy ride. I just really love the building aspect to it. Yeah, I do too. Do you play Ostriv? Because if you like the building aspect here, I think you'll like Ostriv even more, because there you really have the freedom to not... I mean, this is a grid builder, so you have to build along a grid. In Ostriv you can do the same, but then you don't have to build by a grid, so... Hey Thomas, nice to see you. Hope all is well. Good to have you here. Well, I think this market is really proving its worth. Should get a better income now. I don't think Oh, one kid grew up, I think. We have 6 people available. We need an extra carrier to carry all the goods around, otherwise we can't get everything through. See a little increase in coal, that should hopefully help with the tools, but we might have to upgrade tool production too. And we still have this quest pending from the king where we need more stone. Are we actually getting stone? Oh yeah, but not that much. So basically we just need a ton of people to grow up so that we can put them all in the different jobs that we have available. Interesting. Wow, it's getting really busy. Ah, you have Ostrov. Nice. I really love that. Such a great game. All right, well, Cooper, I think soon enough you'll find some people available to play World of Warships with you. Pay for premium, double the XP and credits you earn in battle. Oh, that's fair. If you pay for it, then it's fair. Others can also pay for it. So, town looks very nice. Thanks, Thomas. Thanks. It's starting to actually look a bit like a town, I think, now. Now that we have more houses, we have a little market and stuff. So, I really enjoy that. I think we have to work on our safety, by the way. But, yeah, I think finally it's starting to look like something that we can call a town. Let's build an extra watchtower here. Here we have our cool bridge. I like the bridge that is too wide and that they actually make it so that it looks like this now. I like that. Big stones on it. And I like these trees. They look really cool. This one's bringing in good wood. Overall, happiness and stuff. Everybody seems to be pretty happy. The lowest thing in my village is religion, which I don't care about, so let's just keep that going. Our village is looking good. Might try Patron too. Oh, you should. Well, you got 15 houses now, you said, so just keep going with it. Okay, so we have to demolish the poor houses, or is there a way to upgrade them? Oh, I think you mean in Land of the Vikings. I'm all confused now. So they can pay back for my bad jokes and kill me on the seas. We should all just team up and then go against the enemy all together. See how they respond. But yeah, in this game you can upgrade houses. So later on, once we unlock the stone house, we can get stone houses. So everyone make it through the big storm without too much trouble. Yes, so far from everybody we heard that they did. We have a royal tax increase, so it's up to you, chat. Will we accept the tax increase for firewood from the king? Then hit option 1. And if we don't, then hit option 2. And we'll pick one while I answer all the questions. I've fallen a bit behind on your videos. Oops, oh, that's fine. You should just watch when you can or not or whatever. It's totally free. Freedom of watch, freedom of speech, everything is free. Yeah, Land of the Vikings. No, in Land of the Vikings, if you want better houses, you have to destroy the older ones. But there's no real benefit right now to destroying houses. So what I would do if I were you, and you can build better houses, just leave the old houses be and build better houses at a different spot. Because there's no real benefit to deleting some and doing others. Thomas, option 3. Very interesting, thanks. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Well, that's pretty obvious. Then we don't do that. That's nice. But I think it's a good question, and I think later on in the game they will make some changes to the poor houses and the other houses. But right now I don't think it's really worth changing them for other houses. You can just build those other houses next to the village, and that should be fine too. Alright, let's make some trades. We have plenty of money now. That's going way better than before. Cemetery. Now that's a building that I love. I want to have a cemetery in town. We need that. People are dying every now and then. So we should be getting that. And of course, to everyone, if you have any questions about this game or another game, always feel free to ask. If I'm a bit preoccupied with this game, then you'll just have to await the answer for a bit. But I'm always happy and willing to try and answer questions. Don't think I know all the answers, so don't start screaming or whatever if I don't have the correct answer for you. But I'll always try my best. Now we have some space in between here. That's interesting. We can make it a little back alley or something. That could be interesting. Now let's continue the roads here. At least with these extra houses we have plenty of space, and I think it looks nice. Just to have a very big town, even though we still have 21 empty houses, so we have plenty of space for new people. They're just not coming in. Maybe that's the issue. Richie Rich, nice to see you. What are we voting on? Well, we were voting on one of the two options that I had earlier on, but I can't seem to build the fishing hut. Is there a trick to that? You have to go to the shoreline, and it has to be on the shore. Otherwise, you can't build it, of course. And it should align itself to the shore. But I believe in my latest video, I've built one. And I think also on the... I think in one of my latest videos, I've built a fishing docks. The thing with the fishing docks, though, is if you build them, you need boats. And in the beginning, you can't build boats yourself. So on the map I played, there were like 3 or 4 old boats laying around that you could use. Then you have to click the fishing docks and actually assign that boat to the fishing dock. Otherwise, you can only assign one person to the fishing dock and it will just stand on it and start fishing. And if you have boats there, you can also use those boats so you can add more people to the fishery, and then you will bring in more fish that way. And then later on, you will need the dockyard to actually repair those fishing boats and things like that. So it's a little complicated, but you should try it at the shoreline, and I believe it should line up automatically. Otherwise, it could be that you just have to rotate it so the right side is pointing towards the sea and the good side is on land. And you should go a little bit back and forth to see how much of the whole area should be on land and how much should be on the water. But you have to at least make sure that it's on a beach. So you can't build the fishing docks where there's where you have the sea and then there's rocks and then you have the land. There you can't build. Only on the sandy shores. So how is Richie Rich today? I hope all is well. Welcome back, Hiradev. Nice to see that you are back. Oh, we have no guard, but we have no people. We have 5. All right, let's get the extra guard. That should be nice. That should keep this area a bit more safe. If we actually do get people at some point that can live there. We have 20 soldiers out of 20. That's nice. Kind of feels like we're not really getting that much stone in all of the time. Let's do these expansions already. And we desperately need more tools, and we're not getting them in too. Let's hope this fixes it, otherwise we'll build another tool shop. I just wish there was an easier way to get a few new people in this game, because it's quite hard. I mean, maybe we should just speed up for a bit. We've been playing for quite a bit already now, and I think we only got like 4 extra adults. We have so many kids. We just need some jobs to be done. Have you built an Ostriv town where you produced all town needs without need to buy from the trader? Is it even possible? I don't think it's even possible right now, because you don't have a map where you have all the resources that you need in the end. So there's no map where you have iron ore, enough stone, enough lime, salt stuff, all that you can get everything, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure. But I don't think I've ever built a town where you don't need anything. Oh, it would be interesting to take a look at that. I think it's possible to get a very long way anyway. But I have I'm not 100% sure if you can actually build that already. Do you... Immigration office. I don't think we have one. We'll see. Oh, we have another call out for you to help me out. Call of the clergy. The church is requesting that we boost recruiting efforts of new members for the clergy. They want more priests. Alright, interesting. We have to get them. Alright, living the life in the greater service is a life lived well. Incentivize some of our young to join the clergy. If we do this, we get 500 coins and 2 of our kids join the church. I have a feeling that's not really willingly, but we'll see. That's option 1. Option 2 is if they want to or need more priests, they should do something about it themselves. And we're not going to give anybody up, but we lose a lot of religion. Now, religion is fine because we have all the shrines around town, so it will run up anyway. But it's up to chat, option 1 or option 2. Did you ever build a town that has everything Cooper? Because I think you might even know more about that than I do. I joined late. I did hear Patmos Harry Potter joke in the beginning. I'll post a photo I have on Discord. The house they used as Harry Potter parents' house is now owned by a Potter. Cool. Alright. Donnie's back. Nice to see you. You're back. Very smart of you to listen to Joanne if she's talking to you. So good choice. You did not... Alright, option 2. That's easy. Good thing you didn't keep talking here. I know I have a lot of pigs. And they eat a lot. Yeah, pigs do eat a lot. But I have 2 wheat farms with 7 full-size fields. Whoa! Well, the good thing is, of course, that you don't need to have everything to keep a town happy. I mean, we could just go for 3 different types of food and everybody will be happy. So having pigs is really a bonus because they are so expensive and cost so much maintenance in terms of food. But it's nice to have them and to have everything, but maybe 1 pigsty should do the trick then. Option 7. Oh boy. Happy servant, happy life. Yeah, that's probably true. Ooh, I guess you can't see, but I have a little pop-up saying that I got a new Steam achievement with this game. 15,000 honey produced. So apparently we produced 15,000 honey. Okay, I did not know that, but now we do. Alright, it's time to get really going into all the researches now that we have a lot of money. Let's do research drafting first, because that will speed up research by 30%. That should speed up all future researches. That should be good. And now we don't have the real need to start trading. Tools start to run up a bit. We have some extra wood now and some extra stone. So yeah, that's going in the right direction. I guess speeding up was a thing. Ooh, well, forgetting to upgrade buildings in this game is a real game changer, because this game is designed in such a way that if you have like a mine and you upgrade it, that is more powerful and cheaper than actually just building a new building and hoping that you get the same stuff out of it. So this game is really designed in a way that you should upgrade your buildings. And the good thing is, of course, that you can really see how far your buildings are upgraded. So if we want to check a production building and go to our fisheries, for instance, we can see that there's still room for more fishermen in the fisheries. And that way we can just click it and it opens up. So you can do some quick expansions here if you want. Just by clicking on the building and making sure that all the upgrades get in. So if it works, apparently this one isn't working. It's not really upgrading, but oh well, we'll see. Could be still a few bugs, of course. Our iron mine can still have extra people in it, but we have plenty of iron, so that's no need. But yeah, you should really pay attention to your buildings and keep upgrading them. That's the best way to ensure that you get as much food and other things you need in the town. Alright, we have still all the luxuries for the peasants. We have tobacco. We have no beer anymore. I guess Road Dog's really having a good time right now, so all the beer is up. Well, let's expand already so that we can have some extra beer as soon as we have extra people in town. Normally, during February, we should be getting some extra immigrants in. Now, Rodok was asking about the immigration office. We do have the immigration incentive, so we are less likely to have immigrants. I don't know if we can actually build an immigration office. Let's see, a cathedral, healer, church, harbor, inn, guardhouse, school, peasants, labor guildhouse, merchant guildhouse, gentry, patrol, caravan trader, university, patrol, tax office. Oh, that sounds nice. Farm center, okay. Embassy and a prison. Oh, that should be interesting. But I don't think there's an immigration office that we can actually build to speed up immigration. Oh, you meant the incentive. Yeah, that one is turned on, so we have the incentive, but I don't think there's any other that will increase the garrison natality, population natality. Yeah, but we have plenty of kids, they just need to start growing up. Oh well, we'll see for now. Things are running okay. A slaver ship is stranded. A ship full of slaves is stranded on a nearby uninhabited island, my lord. Several members of the nobility are on the ship as well. Probably the owners. What should we do with them? Slavery disgusts me. Set the slaves free. As for the nobles, I don't care what happens to them. We get 9 slaves join us as free people, and we lose a bit of safety with the merchants and the gentry. Well, we have a few merchants, but not many. So this will give us 9 extra people in town, which will be awesome. And this is not a problem. Help with the repairs and send them on their way, and we gain a little bit of happiness that we don't need. Option 1 or option 2, but I think it's obvious. Right. I do not need to buy any salo, but buckwheat, potato and wheat are food I have to import. But I also can in one trade sell 100k plus charcoal. Oh wow, just need to have 3k at a trader. And I sell a lot of leather, and of course the best income is on the lime map. Yeah, lime pays very good, that's true. City Skylines is going slow, like my streams. Well, it's obvious everybody wants option 1, so now we have 9 extra people in town that we can actually spread around over different jobs. I love it. Let's get a few extra quarrymen, and that's it. 1 candle maker and a distiller. That should be fine. And then we'll have 7 people running around with goods. That should be helpful. This is nice. Thanks, chat, for giving me those people in, because that's a big help to our town. That should speed some things up now. Sorry, my video was a few minutes behind. I'm doing well. Happy to find a live stream in progress. Alright, nice. Great to hear that you're well. Alright, let's get some deep mining going. Research should now be faster, and I think it is, so that's good. Budgeting. Yeah, we don't need budgeting. But in the end, I want to do all researches anyway, but I'm not going to spend a lot of stone now. I do see a lot of researchers cost stone, which is interesting, but we still need a lot of stone to finish that mission. That's where all the stone is going to. Alright. Well, maybe. Yeah, we have extra people in the stone business now, so that should help. We now have deep mining researched. A pig ranch. Allow herding pigs. Oh, that's nice. The no waste approach. A sugar mill, but that's a lot of stone again. Is there also something... increases the effective radius of the market. That's good. That means that it gets a bigger size. That means that more houses can fit in its radius, and we'll get more money out of the market. I like that. There's a lot more to this game than meets the eye in the beginning. Like these little upgrades that we can do right now, and where you place your market, it does have an effect. So this game has a lot more to it the more you know about it and the further you get in the game. And that's also something that I really like and enjoy. Another thing we have to get is more coal. So let's do it like this. This should up production even further. Last stream, I messed up my roads. Well, you didn't really mess up your roads. There was just this connection that wasn't properly made, so they couldn't use that. And that was, for the most part, I think, the issue of a lot of problems. Because I think you made a very nice junction there, but it just wasn't fully connected, and it was really hard to spot that. So I think if that functioned from the beginning, all was well. It looked really good. in the end when it was done, and we saw it working out later on then. Yeah, it was really funny. The vet called. They will be calling back. I missed a bunch of hellos. No problem here at Ev. You also know you need no workers in a warehouse. So in all the warehouses I build, I only have one product and 10k, even if maybe I never get more than 8k at the same time. Oh, really? You don't really need a worker in there. Of course, if you have the laborers on, as soon as they need to put some stuff in there, you can put... they can do it. I guess if you have an active warehouse where stuff gets brought in and also taken out all the time, then it's nice to have permanent workers that can do that. But if you use a warehouse just for storing like firewood that's not really touched, then I guess you don't need to put workers in it, and laborers will do fine. Alright, interesting. My chat froze. Strange. Lots of wonky things happen to your computer stuff lately, but interesting. So, is everything alright here at F? Did the vet call? Was it just like a checkup call, or was something wrong? Thanks, Donnie. Well, I was already telling Wifey that, like, oh, that's not connected, and then I had to jump in and make sure that you knew it, because I really wanted you to know, because it looked very good. You just had to connect it right, and then it should be working. And it does now. Your younglings. Oh, that's interesting. My lord, I've been approached by some shady figures. They know the city is in a rough spot and claim they're willing to help us. But the price? Well, to put it bluntly, they want some of our young people. What? Unfortunately, I can likely guess what their plans with them are. Oh boy. I have a counter proposal. Shackle him up and send him to the mainland. Let the king's men deal with this despicable trafficking. Oh, that's my choice. Happiness +5, safety +10. God forgive me, but our people need supplies. They take 7 kids and we get some food for it. No way, we have plenty of food. What's this? I'm not going to ask this to chat. I'm really sorry. I'm just going to pick no. This is just not an option. This is not an option. It's just a game, but this is not an option. Oh boy, that creeps me out. It was just a checkup call. Very good. So, that's good. And what did they tell you? Does it seem good or... Ah, alright. Did he use the new motor already here at Evan? Does it function properly? Alright, we still have plenty of food, plenty of wood. Oh, we got good amounts of stone now, so we can do the next mission. That's cool. Let's go to the main quest. Let's check what happens here. Except we can see the new tower build. We already built a wall in front of it, so I don't know why the tower should be here. I should place the tower somewhere here then, but okay. And now we're going to close up, and then we're going to hear our next mission while I drink some hot cocoa.
My lord, suddenly a pack of wolves attacked our livestock. We drove the wolves away, but the livestock died, and soon our soldiers will be hungry. Send us the food as soon as possible.
Alright. I'm really starting to hate this king and his troops. They're so stupid. Send us food. Wheat. We need to send 600 wheat. We need the wheat for our beer. I'm not going to produce... I'm not going to have a year where we don't produce any beer so the king can have some wheat because wolves stole his stuff. That's not going to happen. Pizza and garlic bread is served. I'll be lurking but stuffing my faces. Nice, Donnie. Enjoy it. Democracy is dead. Well, sometimes democracy is dead. Yes. When it's... But it involved trafficking of children. There's no democracy anymore. I just won't stand for it. And I'll do horrible things to somebody. Can't help it, sorry. Alright, let's build these 2 fields. Start producing some extra grain. So that we have some wheat at some point to give to the king. Everything seems okay with Puppy so far. Alright, that's good. We haven't tried the motor yet. Rumi has been going out to the river with a buddy. Ah, alright. Oh, nice. So how's all the food stuff going for preparing for winter and stuff? Do you get to things like that, or are you just really busy all day taking care of Puppy and making sure everything's okay? Hands off my beer. Yeah, that's true, Roadhog. So we're just gonna make some extra wheat so we can please the king with some wheat, but we're not gonna produce any less beer. Let's get that extra carrier so that at least all resources are carried around. We still have 14 houses available, so that should do fine. Let's keep doing research now that we really make big bucks. Market availability. Increases happiness of laborers living near the market. Okay, we'll get that. Maybe there's some interesting thing that we should get now. Town hall! Nice. Automatically upgrades the gathering hall to the town hall, which opens up more options regarding social policies and more trading options. Nice. We're gonna get a town hall. Then we are really going to be a town. Sorry, I was talking to my mom. I heard the word puppy though. I missed what you said. I was asking how all the food preparations for the winter are going. I mean, I believed you were busy with making sure that all the food gets preserved and stuff for winter. Or are you just so busy with Puppy right now that you're not really getting to all those different things that you were doing? Alright, market availability is ready. That's great. Now let's get to Town Hall. And I think it can be interesting to watch our city center. It's right here, our gathering hall. I have a feeling it might change looks, so let's focus on it. How far's the research? Alright, we'll just wait a bit and then see if the town hall changes. I think it would be really nice if it does. So let's check that out. I hope we get a nicer building this time. Just have to be a little patient. And there it is. Well, I saw some dust and stuff coming up, and I think I don't really know. Did it change a lot? Maybe. I don't really notice it, but it's fine. We now have a town hall. We have more influence, so we can put in things like propaganda, food production, essential goods, essential budgeting. Oh, that's all. Oh, and homeschooling, education. Oh, I don't care. We're not going to do any of that because we don't need it. Ah, the bell was added to it. Nice. So now we can keep people awake at night. Interesting. Well, I guess that'll be good. 7 people available. We still have plenty of job openings, so still more stuff to be done there. Small park, small pond. Alright, what should be the next research? Can we get to things like a stone house now or something? Or is that close? Oh, here's the stone house. Interesting. Quartz mining, glass works. Oh, we need glass to get stone houses. That's nice. Let's get to quartz mining and then glass works. Inventory space is low. Oh boy, we have so much stuff. We have 44,000 thingies in town. I don't even know what all we have, but we apparently have a lot. Alright, let's sell some pottery. Make a bit of space that way, but I guess the best way to make sure that we can store everything is just to build another storage. Where is my storage again? Here, warehouse. Where? Oh, here's the house. Okay. This is a warehouse. That's one. Guess we can build a warehouse too here. Then we'll have 2. Both should be adding like 40,000 to how much we can have. Quartz mining is ready. Oh, we need bricks now. Do we have a brickworks? Can we build a brickworks? Do we have to unlock a brickworks? I don't know. Oh boy, did we miss that? Stone well, fishery, budgeting. I think we have everything there. I guess we can still already build a brickworks then. We just have not done so. A large warehouse, that would be nice too. The potter, the clay pit. Dye works, cotton, salt works, irrigation, smokehouse, cheese store, sugar mill. Lots of nice buildings. I don't see the brickworks. Or I'm just totally missing it, which is also a oh, here's the brickworks. We have to research brickworks. Where's brickworks? Oh, here, down here. Oh boy, I'm so blind. Let's get to brickworks, then we get bricks, and then we can get to glassworks and stone housing. Better housing means happier people. Upgrade the port and start selling in huge amounts. Yeah, well, we need to unlock harbor first and also get bricks for it. Allow trading, even banned goods. Well, we can do the customs house. That's interesting. Let's see what we can trade then. I don't know. Maybe we can buy some interesting stuff then. And of course we can just trade a bunch of stuff, but oh, we have plenty of coins anyway, so why trade? And right now we have plenty of storage space again. I think we should slow down a bit. That also is a viable option. Brickworks, there's the brickworks. Let's build a brickworks. 94 people still. So no kids grew up, but we do see a shift from babies to some younglings. So hopefully that'll be good at some point. We'll have to see. Oh, I actually have not got much done. That's what I did manage. To can some chicken breast, but everything is in the freezer waiting now. Okay. Mom's good. All right. Hi, Mom. Hope all is well. Is Budweiser a big beer in the USA? I don't know. The church needs money. To attend to everybody's needs of the soul, the church needs to satisfy their more material needs first. They want some money. Now we have plenty, so it's not a problem. And we get more religion for it. So that could be helpful, but we can also just tell them no. Option 1 or option 2. Thomas says yes, so Budweiser is a big beer in the US. Interesting. Oh, and also in Canada. Budweiser. Sounds a bit like ass water, but that's probably not it. For me, BW is water damage bubble water. Do they have beer in the US? Yeah, I guess they do have beer there. But if it's what we call beer, then I don't know. Option 2, says Roadhog. Soul comes first, God will take care of the rest. Well, that's at least the most enlightened option. 2, 2, 2. Yeah, I guess that's the best way. We'll just go with 2, otherwise we'll just be waiting too long. Everything is collected for the brickworks. That's good. It probably is going to need some coal too, the brickworks. So that might be something. We might need to expand the charcoal maker to get enough coal out. Now, as soon as your town starts to grow like this and you unlock new industries, then it becomes more difficult to manage all the inputs again. So right now we do need extra coal. This also uses coal, quite a bit actually. So we'll have to make sure that we get those amounts in, but we should be getting nice amounts of bricks from this. I think we just need to build an extra coal mine right now, because the one that we have we can no longer upgrade. And let's check. Ore grid. Yeah, there should be plenty of ore in here. Can we build it right here and then fit it to the road? Yes, very good. 100% efficiency, I like that. Let's build the road then. We'll just do the road like this. And then do a little bit of extra line here where the mine is. And that should give us an extra coal mine to get the coal up and running again. Remember the Bud Light scandal? Oh, I don't. What was that? Is that the one with the what's up in the ads? I don't know. I don't watch ads regularly. We have 13 houses available. It's January, so we should soon be getting to the point that we get a new immigrant wave or just 1 or 2 in. So let's hope we get a few. What was the mission again? Weed. Oh yeah. Well, maybe next year. I think this year we were too late when we built this, so we'll have to wait a bit. It's called diversity. Ah, we got 2 new people in. So that's not really a big wave of immigrants, but at least we had 2 new, so that's good. Not gonna assign them a job right now. We'll just leave them to be laborers and carry stuff around and things like that. That's important. And our stuff seems to be pretty stable now, so it's not like it's growing big time again. We have plenty of fish though. Let's sell some fish. We have so many oats. Maybe we can just start to get a different type of animal. Before we do that, we need to make a pasture, of course. So let's do that. There's another pasture. And then once it's done, we'll select a new animal to live in it. Did we already get the pig ranching? Because then we can get pigs. That would be nice. No, we did not get it. So let's take that right now. And then put some pigs in here. We now only have chickens and sheep, but we already have those. Completely filled up. This is producing a lot of mutton a year. And a lot of wool that we need for candles. It needs wool. We also have a tailor. It's producing clothing. We can't get things like warm clothing, I believe. So, can't do anything with that yet. Pig ranch research is done. Alright, let's get pigs here. There we are. Put a worker in there. We'll have 2 pigs. There they are. We'll have a maximum of 27. Should be pretty crowded. Support your local brewer. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe we should all just do some home brewing. Not that I drink, of course, so I'm not going to do home brewing, but maybe others can. Alright, let's do this so that we use less upkeep and get more production out of it, and that should get us the coal we need. Still 6 people available. Okay. Let's keep doing research. I want all research done. Sometimes I think it would be nice if you could just click the small square and it would take all the researches necessary to get it, so that you don't have to take a look at that all the time, because we really have to click every single research that we want to do all the time. So that might be something they could improve in this game, I think. Ooh. Well, this is new. A self-proclaimed pirate of the high seas wants to retire in our city, and he's willing to pay for the privileges, as he calls it. What should I tell him, sire? If memory serves, there's a bounty on his head. If he pays for that, we won't judge. We get 3 new citizens and we get a lot of coins. But safety goes down, loyalty goes down, and the merchant and gentry actually gain some loyalty but get a big loss in happiness. Yeah, that's never going to happen. Instruct the garrison to seize his ship and capture his crew. We're shipping them off to the mainland for the bounty. We get coins, a few. We get some loyalty and we lose happiness and some loyalty for the merchants. But we have only 1 merchant, so I don't care about that. Interesting option, because the actual 3 extra people are nice. But I don't know. Option 1 or option 2? It is completely up to Chet. Two, 2, 1, 2. Carlsberg Gold. Oh well. Luckily I don't drink, but I am leaving. There is no hope for you. Okay, father. How are you, father? Option 2, I guess, for everybody. So it's option 2 now. And let's see, we had the town hall. We were going for the glassworks, but we need the bricks first. Enacting this policy increases the production of the apiaries, carpenters' hut, pottery workshops, and clay pits. Okay, nice. Let's just go to the beginning. Let's get all the researches done now. We still have a few tower bridge, then the small courtyard and budgeting. We're just gonna do everything. I like it. so how is Father today? Not very hopeful, that's for sure, but... ooh, 98 people. Getting close to 100 adults in this case. Heineken, very good beer, also Dutch. Well, probably started by the Dutch and then sold to some other company, other country. Small courtyard, that should be nice. We should be getting into wheat now, by the way. That we need to please the king. That could be interesting too. You check the soil fertility. This is all fertile. But we might be able to build a warehouse here, but we already have one, so that won't help the production. I was thinking maybe build a warehouse a bit closer to this, but that won't really aid the production, so we don't need to do that. Small courtyard is done. Let's get to basic budgeting, since we have plenty of coins anyway. Well, upping the production of tools worked, and all other things we have plenty of. We still have all the luxury goods for the peasants. We have good amounts of tobacco. We even have some candles, so that's good. Nothing for the merchants, and we still have our wine. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Let's see, 93. Something's dropping. The luxury goods for the peasants. We need to either get cider, coombs, decoration, or an oil lamp to get the merchants that we have in town to be a little bit happy. Got to get a horse then. Alright, this is producing firewood, but I believe we also have our furniture shop. This can also, the carpenter can also make decorations, so I think we need an extra carpenter so that we can start to make some decorations. Where's the carpenter again? It should be somewhere down here, I think. Yeah, we get an extra carpenter. We start making decorations for the town. And that way... we can also get some of the decorations that they need. A comb, I don't think we can actually create that. We can create hats though, but nobody wants a hat. And cider, but we can create that from apples in the distillery, I believe, but we have to unlock that too. So far, we're now really busy unlocking all the researchers, so this is all done. We are now at the medium pond, and then we can get to tariffs and all of this. So we'll get further and further. Let's put this on decoration and put somebody in there. 99 adults now, very cool. And we see a bigger increase from children to younglings, so they should grow up at some point. I love that. Let's go to the no waste approach. Beer is yucky. The sweet girly drinks. Could put an umbrella in it here and have pretend. Have a nice beer and then put an umbrella in it and a little straw and then drink it. Interesting. I guess if somebody starts to put ice in their beer, a lot of people will look very weird. But hey, it's a cocktail now, apparently. A sunken ship. A ship has sunk off the coast of our fair city. We should send a search party and see what they can find. Organize a search and get 2 adults and 2 kids. Or should we organize a search and get onions and bricks? It's up to Chet. I really hope Father has a good suggestion. Option 1, 2 extra adults and 2 extra kids, says Thomas. Thanks, Thomas. I think that's a great option. Monkey's Lunch. Don't know that. Alright, so... it's 112. And still a lot of open votes, but we're getting to it. Richie Rich, option 1, alright. Oh, should be 8 viewers, so if we get one more vote for 1, then at least it's conclusive and I can click it. 2. Oh, Cooper goes for 2. He wants onions. I guess he wants a few onions for his beer. Or a few bricks to throw at enemy warships. I guess. One, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ooh, chat so divided. Well, 3, 2, 1. Then we're gonna go with this. Because that was the majority. And I can't wait too long. Alright, they're bringing in the wheat now. So as soon as that's in, I'm going to finish this main quest. Because I hate this main quest. I don't want this one. I want to get into another one. Do you need the bricks? Yeah, we need the bricks. For a research that we were going to do. Glassworks. I'm going to do that as soon as we can now. Because then we can get to the church and the stone houses. And I really want to get into stone housing. Because getting that stone housing in means that we can get better houses that will make more people happy. And I like that. And we also need a church to keep religion up, of course. So those are interesting. Thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Much appreciated. Yeah, thank you, Kevin. True words. It's really appreciated. And I love to see most of you again. Lots of regular visitors. I love it. But also nice to see new people. Also really happy that Father was so honest about his opinion. I always like a good straight opinion. Right, here comes the glassworks. Then we're gonna get to the stone house. And we'll have to build the glassworks, of course. Otherwise, it's of no use. There's the glassworks. It needs quartz. So we first might need to build a quartz mine then. I guess that's the thing, a quartz mine. Quartz mining allows the mining of quartz in the quarry. Alright, so then the stone quarry is now producing stone. We could change that to quartz, but then we won't have stone anymore. I guess we could just do a bit without stone, but I don't think that's the smart option. So I think we should just build an extra quarry. Let's get to the mining overview. Yes. Let's try to get a high efficiency here. Maybe if we rotate it like this, that could work. Yep. Like this. Alright. Then we get the extra quarry. And in this quarry, we will do some stone then. That should definitely work out. So there's a lot of snow. Wow, I can't hardly see. Even if you drink no beer, you're still one of the guys. True. Dance, monkey, dance. Well, here's the other quarry. Let's set it to quartz. Okay, should be producing okay amounts of quartz, but let's up the production straight away. Upkeep down, very good. Let's put 2 people in there. Then we get the quartz up. I guess then we can build the glassworks. If my mouse keeps working, yes it does, very good. Now this is the whole industry area, but there's not a lot of way that we can squeeze this in. I don't know, would people mind if they lived next to a glassworks? Don't think so. Let's just build a glassworks here. 100 bricks. Well, we have 300 now. We just need to get glass, and I believe we only need 4 glass to upgrade a house to a stone house. So yeah, we don't need a lot of stuff for that. And it's upgraded, so that's good. Now let's get the church too. And then I think it will really start to look a bit more like a real genuine town. More beer for Roadhog. Oh, he'll love that. Alright, let's send the wheat. Well, that's a big camp that they've built. Let's see what the next mission is.
My dear brother, thank you for taking care of my son. I'm glad that you decided to send him to school to get new knowledge and a better perspective in life. Here on the mainland, unfortunately, there is still a big shortage of basic products. I hate the war and the barbarians who destroyed our way of life. Any help from you is welcome.
Alright, so we have to help our sister again. I don't know what she wants. 250 candles. Oh, that'll win the war. So let's send them some candles. Oh, we can see lights in the church now. Let's see what the next mission is.
I bring you a direct order from our king. Your barracks should send fresh soldiers to the battlefield as soon as possible. The situation on the battlefield is extremely unpredictable, and every soldier is welcome. The king is aware of the lack of resources in your colony, but this is a matter of our kingdom's survival.
Alright. The king is aware of the lack of resources in our colony. Well, then the king doesn't know much because we don't have a lack of resources. He lacks a lot of resources all the time. That's why he's whining for them all the time. He wants 20 soldiers. Well, let's send him 20 soldiers. Let's see how we'll do like that. There we go. Let's see what the next mission is. I think we're doing quite good.
My lord, there has been no progress on the battlefield for some time. Our enemy no longer succeeds in conquering new territory, but neither does our army succeed in liberating the lost territory. We urgently need a weapon with which we will cause greater enemy losses. The king orders you to try to design such a weapon.
Alright, so we have to design a weapon now. I guess we'll have to research light weapons. Yep. Predictable. Well, we're researching the church. Kinda different thing. So I hope he's still happy that we're gonna get a church for him. And let's see, is there something else that we can get for a year? Let's get some sugar canes. That should be nice. And some extra wheat for the beer will also be helpful, but I think sugar canes could be interesting. You can share my beer. I hit the root beer these days, or ginger ale. Alright. Church is done. Oh, we can also get a school. Cool. But we were busy here getting all the research done, so let's get a gazebo. And we have the glassworks now. Let's put a worker in there. Oh wow, production plus 15. Oh, this is better. Gain favor with the Holy Church. Lots of missions at this point. Church dignitaries are offering us a way to gain some favor. We can get a favor from them by giving them some stuff. It's not a lot, we have plenty. It would actually make some room in our storage houses, so this could be helpful. And the religion with the laborers is quite low, and this would add another 20 religion to the laborers, so that would solve a lot of our issues. Or we don't do it, but we lose a religion again with the laborers, and it will go quite far down then. So my option would be option 1, but of course it's completely up to chat. I'll abide by chat ruling. Option 1 or option 2? Thanks, Thomas. Great option you've picked. My favorite milkshake is root beer, but the place that had them doesn't make it anymore. Ooh. Milkshake. So milk that you shake and root beer. Interesting. Option 1, option 1, option 1, option 1. And there's wifey. Well, then we're gonna go with option 1. Thanks, everybody. Great option. I think we should get the furnace up and get some reused molds to lower the upkeep. And then we should be getting some glass in at some point, and then we can upgrade stuff. We have 99 decoration. That should keep the peasants more happy. Or the merchant more happy. So that should be good with some luxury goods. I like it. Gazebo's almost ready. I believe we also unlocked the church. Yeah. Oh, it has a radius too. So we'll have to place it somewhere where it affects might be big. So maybe we have to build the church here and move these houses away and place them down here. Just going to build a few normal houses first. 1, 2, 3. Then we can also build a stone house since we have some quartz apparently. But I also think that we need to build a new well here. And then we have to take down these buildings for the new church. So let's do so. Housing shortage. We have 14 houses available. I don't think there's a housing shortage. Alright, does this fit the church? It does. Perfect. Let's build a church. Now the good thing is that it is pretty easy in this game to just demolish a few buildings and place them somewhere else. Can't really move them, but you can just demolish them, which is nice. It's nice. Nice to see Wifey in chat. It's been a while, I guess, since you were in chat for a longer period of time, so a very warm welcome. Alright, they're building the houses now. That is awesome. Oh, this is the stone house. Very cool, very cool. Guess we'll have to insulate that too, but it does take a longer time to build. It can house 8 residents and this only 6, so that's already a difference. Alright, let's start upgrading some houses to stone houses. Can I see how much glass I have somewhere? I don't think so. Unfortunately. Oh, we're out of glass already. Okay, that was easy. Well, we have a few stone houses now. Thanks for the welcome. Ah, you're welcome. Church made the game. Goes now down the drain. Nah. Don't think so. Sunday, so decorating in-laws front room. Alright. So they let the decorating to you. We need 50 glass for the church, so we'll have to start saving some glass for the church. Main quest is research light weapons. We're getting close. We're just going to do all of these researches and then get to the light weaponry. I have to say, it is interesting though, with this whole map and all the improvements that we made, we actually see the map change. So it is nice that you have this mission tree now, but... Wifey, are you from Holland or England or what? Nobody knows, that's the thing. Alright, what else should we get? Still plenty of food and stuff, so no worries there. I'm married to the Dutch guy you hear talking. Oh? Who's that? Let's see, another toolsmith, because we need more tools. Painting and rose wallpaper, so lots of matching. Ooh! Wallpaper with a print on it, that's always a challenge. Just send them out on an errand that will take them a long time, so you have all the space and freedom to do it slowly. Wifey is a treasure to all of our nation. Long time ago I found out how to not have Jehovah's ring on your doorbell. After that they have never more knocked on my door. Think I am their lost soul no-go book. Well, they actually do have that list. I'm one of those people that always lets them in and talks to them. Which is actually way more interesting than not doing that. Cuties! Sugar mill. Let's get to the sugar mill so we can get some sugar, I guess. Don't know what they're gonna use the sugar for, but it should. Oh, maybe for some cider or something? I don't know. At least they will get sugar. We have the sugar cane now. I think people can also just eat it, so that's okay. Plenty of types of food, by the way, so that works out. But we still need the 50 glass. Sorry, little sneeze there that popped up while I was talking. It's gone now. We're dropping in firewood, so that is a thing to take care of. Let's get some extra firewood now. Yeah, exactly what I did. I opened the door and said, please come in, but I was completely nude. Well, that's not what I did, but yeah, I always invite them in, and then they come in, and then we have a nice talk, and usually they leave saying, next time we'll come back, but we'll bring somebody else, and that's usually someone that is supposed to know more than they did. And then after a few more times, they tend to bring in somebody else that seems to know more. But still, when they can't win the argument, then all of a sudden they don't show up anymore. Alright, we have a few extra little piglets now. That's nice. And we're getting nice pork meat out of that. Took a beer. Oh yeah, they'll love that. Ooh, look at these nice scarecrows. That's cool. How's the research? Sugar mill's ready. Small square. Let's get light weapons so we get the king off our asses. Should be nice. And we now have the sugar mill. Produces sugar from the sugar cane. Okay, but I guess then we need something else that needs sugar. What does need sugar? Let's find a building that needs sugar. Weaving mill, the potter. Oil, tools, gold. Okay. Oh, the mint. We can actually make coins there. That's nice. Bookbinder. I still can't find a building that needs sugar, so I guess they'll just use the sugar for eating. Well, that's interesting, though. That means an extra source of food. I always want an extra source of food in my town. Not that we don't have enough food yet, but... Alright, let's upgrade our little facility here, that we can get more tools out again, because we need more tools. We're just not producing enough. 107 people, though, so the growth really starts to kick in a little bit more. We now have 50 younglings, no longer...
My lord,
oh, wow.
The enemy suddenly attacked the settlement outside the walls at night. People managed to take shelter inside the walls, but the houses were completely destroyed. The very next day, we strengthened the defense and started building houses. Your task is to give us the tools to build houses quickly.
Okay. Ah, we had the research done, so now we get the next quest. They want 1200 stone and 300 tools. I have to say, these missions are getting a little bit out of hand. They demand so much goods. That's not really fair. I mean... just demand some normal stuff. But hey, we have plenty of coins. So what if we were to say we import a lot of tools? Ah, we can't import tools. There's apparently a ban on it or something. Aha, smart move. Alright, we have a church. Let's put a priest in there. It'll burn candles all day and it increases happiness and reduces the impact of negative events. And we have another pirate trader. My lord, an independent trader has arrived. Judging by the looks of their crew, they truly are independent, but more than likely pirates as well. In any case, they wish to purchase some of our goods. Should I send a garrison to deal with them? If we send them away, we get a bit of loyalty and some safety. Or let's stick with the independent title, officially at least. Send them to me. We get coins, we lose a bit of wine, and we lose a bit of herbs and some safety. Interesting. Option 1 or option 2. Now, this is an interesting option. I'm not going to give any hints. You should judge for yourself. Says the chat, never go on a discussion about religion with me. Duly noted. Option 2, option 2. Yeah, I guess it's option 2 apparently in chat. So there we go. Let's keep going, of course, because I want to continue. No cleric in the building. There is one. All right. The happiness impact should now be getting into adventure. Yeah, that's true. I'm with the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Ah. So you have a picture in your passport with wearing the special spaghetti monster hat? Am I an atheist if I believe in evolution? If so, I am atheist. No, an atheist doesn't have a belief system at all. Then you have no belief whatsoever in a deity or whatever. Then you're an atheist. You could also be agnostic. Then you don't know. Then you just simply say you can't know if there's a god or not. So, who knows? Then you're agnostic. Well, the pure form of atheism is that you simply don't have a belief system in anything, which is possible. But a lot of people think they are atheist, but mostly they simply don't know what they actually think. Or they're just agnostic. They don't know if there's a god or not, so they think not, but yeah, there's no way of knowing, so who knows? And there's people that really simply don't have a belief system, and then you're supposed to be an atheist. It's also known that people think that atheists are against religion, which is not the case. It's just people that don't have a religious system. Alright, how much glass do I have? Let's see. Quartz glass. We have 33 glass, so we can upgrade a few of our homes. And I believe if we upgrade some of our houses, it might make them more likely to get a few more kids. At least we go from 6 to 8 people, so that's nice in a house. 2-story house. Oh, we need insulation here too. Alright, we're out of glass again. Well, we've created a lot more room for people, but still not enough people coming in. That's a thing. 5 workers now, but all the jobs seems to be done, so it is not a real problem right now. Well, I'm sure of when the time comes, you just stop exist, sadly, but the only logic I can come up with, maybe I could go back to Us, I believe. Suit me more. Well, I guess I'm fine with what everybody wants to believe. Do what you want. Don't let anybody stop you. It's your life. Believe in myself and my ability. That's enough. That's enough for sure. You're an amazing person with amazing talent, so you should just believe in yourself. That's a very good thing. You do that. Alright. Iron and stuff is good, but we still need more tools. Should slowly come in. Orchard seeds allow the planting of pear and plum trees in orchard. Traditionally allows the production of brandy in the distillery. Okay. Nice. And the salt works could also be interesting. Is there another building that we really need? Rum distilling, also nice. Allow the processing of sugar cane in distilleries to produce rum. Ah, that's where the sugar cane comes in. That's cool. Market toll increases policy. Yeah, let's get the small market square first. Enough with religion already. I don't believe this discussion will end soon, but who knows? I have just one simple rule. Believe what you want, but don't bother me with it. Yeah, that's it. If people want to talk about religion, then it's fine, talk about religion. But I don't want to, so don't do it. Glad I missed this part of the convo. I tend to keep my mouth shut about religious beliefs, disbeliefs. I don't like to get deep into these things. Well, that's fine too. All is fine. If people want to talk about it, that's fine. Find a nice place in the Discord somewhere. Oh, it's fine. People can do what they want. If you want to talk about it, do so. Let's take a look at our little farming here. Oh, we have some pests here in the cabbage field. So now we have to take care of it, otherwise it will spread. So let's get rid of the field. Let's build a new cabbage field. And make sure it doesn't spread again. I also kind of want to get going with an orchard, because I think that's cool. Oh wow, we can make those really, really big. 20 by 20. Cool, let's see what we can grow on there. Maybe we can grow something nice on the big orchard. So what are all you people's plans for the weekend? I'm really curious to know. I have to work tomorrow morning. I have to get up early for a funeral. And after that, I'll be just home. And I have to work Monday too. Oh, let's get some apples. So lots of work to be done, and hopefully some work on the channel and streaming, of course, Sunday evening. But what are all of you doing? Production plus 15%. We have plenty of stone, so let's upgrade all of this. Very good. We have plenty of bricks too. We have all of this, so why not do this? The more upgrades, the better. Carpenter. This is creating our decorations. That's nice. Less upkeep, that's good. Means less and less input. Just doing the F1 thing. Yeah, well, that's not all daily, right? So there's still other things you can do. It's my brother's birthday today. Oh, congratulations! Hope he has a nice birthday, so he and his wife will come for Sunday dinner to Mom. I might go. Oh, nice. Well, I hope you can go. That would be nice. Change of subject. Is Putin dead or alive? I don't think he knows himself, but... Is Putin dead or alive? Maybe he's in the state between death and alive. That could also be the thing. The king sends his regards. Oh, usually he wants something then. Stone, lumber and herbs. Thanks, king. It's very nice of you. We need more tools, and then we can send all our stuff to the king. Oh boy. I really don't like this king anymore. Let's get insulation into the watchtower so the people in there can stay warm too. Did we insulate all of these houses? Apparently we did. And we can get a few more stone houses again. Let's get another one and another one. They all have these different types of food. Honey, chickens, apples. It's really cool. I like how many different types of food there are in this game. Look at what this household has in different types of food. You can really find a lot of ways to feed your population. I like that. Let's upgrade this well. There it is. Lowers the risk of a fire. We haven't seen a fire in a long time, so I guess we really did lower the risk. No, I have not told wifey really about Puppy, because she was very busy last day, so we did not really talk about those kind of things. On a city walk where we just visited Odin's well, I was walking a little ahead of everyone else with a big black raven sits right next to the path. I bent down the raven and gently pecked my finger and then flew away. Ah, that's nice, that's nice. It's just so nice to have a broad-banded chat who respect each other's never expected lesser. Yeah. It's really nice. Really nice. There aren't a lot of places like that around the world where people really still respect each other and each other's different opinions and stuff like that. Alright, here's the harbor. That could also be interesting for more trading. Oil mill, oil lamp, jewelry. There's so many things that we need to get. The art of war. Researching the ancient Eastern arts of war. We will apply this knowledge in the fight against the barbarians on the mainland. So we'll have to get that at some point, I guess. Let's go for the school now. then we can educate our younglings. Oh, we have enough carriers. Ah, they now got the goods in. That's nice. Still, the thing that bothers me most about this game is the camera. All you can do is rotate it like this. We can't tilt it, so it's either zoom in, then it tilts, or zoom out, and then you get the overview shot, which is helpful sometimes, but I also want to tilt right now. But that's simply impossible. That's one of the things I don't like about this game. Odin had 2 Raven, Hagen and Manin. Ooh, I did not know that. Don't really know much about Odin, I have to be honest. Hagen and Monin. Ravens are so smart. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Birds in general are actually pretty smart. And it's interesting that birds even learn about our patterns and stuff. So if you have like a road somewhere, then the birds know what the speed on the road is, and they know when you come closer, when they have to actually fly away. And that's when, if all of a sudden the speed limit on a road is changed from like 50 miles an hour to a little faster, then more birds will die over the coming months because they are all conditioned that you drive a certain speed, and now you go faster and they miscalculate, and then more of them get run over. So that's really interesting. So they just learn about our patterns and how fast we drive on certain roads, and they can deal with that. And I always think that's really interesting. Alright, we can build a school. I don't know how big it is. Oh, it's quite big. And it needs to be somewhere in town, apparently, to have a good effect. Guess we'll have to tear down a few more houses again. I just don't know where, because we've already... Ah, there's all this stuff here too. Maybe... Yeah, we're not going to take those apart. These are all stone houses now. How many empty houses do we still have? 9. Okay, well then we'll build the school here, and we'll build some houses down here later on too. Alright, let's take out these 4 buildings. And then we'll build the school here. No, that's the barracks. There's the school. There we go. Let's start educating our kids. And the raven shows up for me when I just 1 minute earlier visited Odin's well. Well, I guess there you have found your believe. Old Viking land close to Uppsala. Nice. We all know that from the Siri Vikings, so... It's a cool story anyway, and it's nice that a lot of animals are always presumed to be so scared of us and things like that, but if you approach them normally and they don't feel threatened, then a lot of animals aren't actually that scared. Well, Cooper, maybe you are the last descendant from the line of Odin, who knows? Of course everybody is nice here, Roadhog. You know that. The place where your citizens can put their loved ones to eternal rest increases religion. Alright, but it has a big size area. That's good. Alright, let's build a little cemetery here. I think we need one. Right there. Let's build a road around it. There we go. And we now have the school. Let's put somebody in it so that they can teach the younglings firewood and candles. We have 252 candles. We might need to up the candle production a little bit in order to get enough candles for the church and the school. But now we can teach our younglings. That should be better. Be right back, okay, wifey? Yeah, chat, I just want to say thank you all so much, especially now that we had a topic that can be sensitive in chat. But it just shows how nice everybody is and how amazing this chat is. Because everybody's so nice and friendly and respectful. And we can all share our opinions. We can all talk about it as adults. But we can all still be very respectful as well. And I love that. So thanks so much. That's why I just love this streaming so much. And have so much fun talking to all of you. Because this is a great place to be and a great bunch of friends I have met here. So thank you all so much. I've done a family search but could not go further back in time than the 13th century. Well, that's quite far back. That's a long way back. That's nice. Wow. 13th century. I'm just going to believe that you're a descendant of the Vikings and that you're family of Odin. I just want to believe it, so I'm just going to. What's this? Oh, there's a snowman standing on it. That's it. Okay. 14 soldiers. Ah, we have all the tools and stones, so let's please the king one more time. Let's see what he's to say now.
My lord, our enemies have badly damaged the tower that protects the wall. We inflicted heavy losses on the enemy, but the tower did not hold. We have to fix the tower as soon as possible. Without the tower, our soldiers will be easy targets for the barbarians.
Alright, another tower destroyed. We have to send another bunch of stuff. Okay, well, we'll have to wait until we can acquire that. It says we don't have everything. It needs wax and wool. We should have plenty of wool anyway. Yep, but we should also... Yeah, we also have plenty of wax. So it's just a transportation issue then, I guess. Which should be fine at some point. Nice voice your king has. Well, that's all the nice things about him. Just keeps whining about stuff all the time. A place where you can... Alright, well, let's put in somebody. A seeds trader. Sire, a trader is seeking audience with you. He claims to have seeds for crops that will grow particularly well in this climate. Should I let him in? Indeed, I'll purchase the seeds, although I'm sure he can't know what will or won't grow, but it's best we try and then we can get corn. Or no, send him away. I have no time. I don't have time for nerves for peddlers today. Option 1 or option 2? Isn't Odin like the Norse upper god or whatever? Like the king god, or how you say that? Option 1, option 1, option 1. Let's give Cooper a new nickname. The Old Viking. Oh, I like that. Well, it's option 1 for the most part. Hello, Damoyipurapu. Sorry to slaughter your name, probably. Thanks for the vote. It seems to be all for option 1, so I am going to go for option 1. But thanks for the vote. How are you, Damoy? I'm going to call you Damoy. Send that whiny king a few thousand fish. We have plenty of that. Yeah, that's true. We also have plenty of money, by the way, so we could just... Alright, let's sell him some fish, but... I wish we could just send the king away and be king ourselves or something like that, because I really hate this king. A neighborhood school. Increases school efficiency by 1% for each house in its vicinity. Okay, let's do that. Then the school will be more efficient. Yeah, I go by Damoji. Alright, nice, nice. Like an emoji. Damoji. Nice. Where are you from? And how are you? Nice to join us here. Hope all is well. Well, I think we should upgrade a few more houses if we have stones. Or yeah, we do have stone if we have glass for it. And apparently we do. They will be really more happy with their housing. So it is worth it. And they can house more people. They can have more kids and things like that. So that's also an added bonus to it. Looks like most houses there are upgraded already. Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, nice. Originally from India. Ah, okay. Great. How are you and how's Atlanta, Georgia now? Pulled the leg on me there. Ooh, we do have the tower bridge now. Oh, but it costs a lot of tools. Oh, not a lot of tools, a few tools. Maybe we could build a tower bridge at some point. Before 1900, most of them were soldiers. My last name is typical soldier's name from the 19th century. In English, I would be called Lightning, or maybe more like Bolt. Cool, that's a nice cool name. USA is winning in numbers compared to the EU in chat. Well, it's just a number, so we're not going to worry about it. I think I want to see what the tower bridge looks like. Can we just build one here and see what it looks like? Oh wow, that's big. Maybe we can build a tower bridge here or something. It's a bit too long, but this is cool. Coins, stone, lumber and tools. Well, we have everything. Nice. Ooh, cool with the lights on it as well. I love this. Let's connect this. And now we have just an extra connection into town that I really like. This is a cool bridge. Pretty good. Stumbled into your channel recently. Like your content. I've been binge watching for the last couple of days. Oh wow, thanks. Thanks for the binge watching and thanks for enjoying my content. I hope I can keep that up. And nice of you to join us here. As you may have noticed, kind of a very friendly chat, so feel free to just talk with everyone. It's really nice. Maybe wifey, but being English we won't acknowledge it with fingers in ears. In Swedish it is Blixt, and it's just about 2k in whole Sweden. With that as last name. Oh wow. Well, that's... You really know a lot about your own history, Cooper. That's really cool. Well, let's do some researches, by the way. Let's get the orchard seeds so that we can also get some brandy soon from the distiller. Because the people in the labor business want to have some brandy soon. That would be nice. I think we can get brandy from apples, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Or cider, maybe. I don't know. But it's real cool that you know so much about your own history and your name and where everything's from. So we have to fight the Yankee Doodles. No, we don't have to fight anybody. It's all very nice in here. Ah, we're producing nice amounts of sugar as well. And let's get a few more stone houses now. Oh, these houses are still empty. Oh no, there's people living in this one. Alright, that's good. More stone houses for the people. Insulation for the school. Oh, that would be nice for the kids. It'll make the school cheaper. And for the main quest, we have everything again. So let's continue with the main quest. Let's keep the king happy so he stops whining. And let's see what the next mission is. There we go.
My lord. The news reached us that your nephew stopped his schooling to become a soldier and defend our country. It's a valuable move. Today's young aristocrats prefer to dress in women's clothes to feign mental illness rather than enlist in the army. When we defeat the barbarians, you know that we will avenge you and your family.
Alright, interesting. Some of the words were not precisely what was written here, but nice. Our nephew joined the army. Okay, so what do we have to do now? Complete the task. You need to train and send to the battlefield 20 soldiers. Alright, well we have 17 available now. Maybe if we up the efficiency a bit, we can get faster soldiers and then we can finish another mission. Yeah, like I said, I had done the family tree back to the 13th century, so yes, I do know some idiots and some brave soldiers. Nice! I tried playing Patron a few times and rage quit it. Any rage quitters here? Well, I have quit games every now and then if I just can't get a handle of them and they just keep annoying me. Not really with Patron though, I have to say. I mean, if you've watched all the live streams from Patron with this little series, then you see in the first 2 episodes there'll be big catastrophes, but we managed to survive. But yeah, I'm definitely a somebody that can just quit a game because nothing is working out or things like that. I kind of did that with the new Pagonia game. I don't really know the complete title, Builders of Pagonia or something like that. I was just playing the game for like, I don't know, an hour, and I was just like, what's the point of this? What am I doing? I have no clue, I have no guidance, there's no way that I'm gonna enjoy this. It's supposed to be a city builder, but it doesn't feel like I'm actually building a city. And then I just quit and abandoned it because I didn't like it. Patmos only rage quits Pet Shop World. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Well, I don't really think that was a rage quit, it was just lost for words quitting. I just had no more words for that game. I'm not even gonna call it a game actually, it wasn't really a game. I could not grow my town fast enough, pretty soon it ends up being a ghost town. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, we're busy for quite some time now and we have only 112 people. It takes very long to get extra immigrants in. I think that's something that they might need to rebalance a little bit. That you get a few extra immigrants each year so that you can actually speed things up slightly. Because there's no way to keep up with all the jobs that you have available if you get 2 immigrants a year and you have maybe 1 or 2 kids growing up. That's true. But now that we are getting further in the game, it's year 24. I believe not too long from now we should see more and more younglings actually coming of age, and that could see a big increase in people. But especially in the beginning, when you start with a handful of people, it takes a very long time before you get any extra people. So yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Kevin's hand is not good, but keeps working. Is there a population limit in game? I don't think so. I don't think there's a population limit. It's basically limited to the amount of space, I guess, that you have and the amount of houses that you can build. But I don't think there's any limit. Yeah, Donnie's here, but Donnie was eating at the same time, so he was lurking in the back, just sitting there and eating. So he should be watching or listening maybe, but I don't think he's responding in the chat. Well, this is new. A pirate wants to join us. We get 4 citizens and some coins, but we lose safety and loyalty and happiness. Or we say no and we send him over to the mainland. Option 1 or option 2. And for those who don't know, this is an interactive game and an interactive chat. So you get the option, I'll pick what the majority says. So right now you can type 1 for option 1, then we'll pick the top option. Or you type 2 for option 2 and we'll take the bottom option. What's it going to be? We have a 2, a 2 and a 1. So people don't want a pirate of the high seas living in our town. They want to send him over and get a few coins. It's a good option, but it's also interesting to have 4 extra citizens. So could all be something. Who knows, who knows. But the majority seems to be going for option 2. Don't trust pirates. Yeah, that's a smart move, I guess. Come on, give him a chance. Oh, now we're going to get a debate in chat about whether we should pick option 1 or option 2. That would be interesting. I think it's going to be option 2 because I already have 5 votes for option 2. So let's go with that so it doesn't take too long. Wifey was done reading, otherwise I'll hear all about it all night. But no, that's a joke. Wifey is very, very nice and sweet, so she won't hold this against me. Let's get a few more stone houses. Hopefully that... I would think that if you have very good stone houses available for the people, that would attract more immigrants. But apparently it doesn't work that way. which is quite hard. But yeah, Bomber, sorry. But I have to go by the majority vote, of course, which was for option 2. Well, somebody didn't stop talking while I was reading. Well, that's the whole point of streaming a game, that you talk about things, so I have to talk about it, but I guess you have one of the few professions as a sign language teacher where you can be silent while working. You're just moving the air with your hands. I'm not. Well, I hope little one wasn't talking. I hope she's fast asleep right now. And I think she is, but... right, plenty of apples, plenty of food, plenty of wood. Still no medicine, of course. And we're not really doing any research. So we should be doing research. Let's get the salt works. But I also have some terribly, horribly bad news, because it has been 2 hours and 15 minutes already. I had a long day of work today, and I have to work tomorrow morning quite early. I have to do a funeral. So this will be it for today, as we watch some people walk through town. We can see some adults, we can see some kids, we can look at some of the nice looking houses, but we have to end the stream here for today. So thank you all so much. It was amazing. I had a blast and a lot of fun. I hope to see you all soon again in another nice live stream. I will be back on Sunday evening, same time as today, 7 p.m. Central European time. And hopefully then we'll be streaming Sumerians, also a city builder in ancient Sumeria, which is really interesting. So I hope I can show that for a bit. I wish you all the best. Take care. I hope Puppy gets well really soon now here at Dev. That should be really nice. And you all have a great weekend. Have a great rest of the day if you still have some hours to go. If it's almost bedtime, then sweet dreams. And then I will see you all next time. Thank you so much. And bye-bye.